how do you think the vegan community is going, both, I guess, at the individual level, but also at the level of some of these advocacy groups? You just mentioned PCRM there. How do you think, as a collective, we're going in terms of setting the record straight and delivering high quality information versus spreading misinformation that where perhaps there's good intent, but at the end of the day, the information's not completely accurate or whole?
Yeah, I think we're all over the place for the same reasons that advocates for other dietary patterns are kind of all over the place. I think we have some advocates for plant-based diets, for whole foods plant-based diets in particular, who health professionals who have kind of built their career on a particular dietary philosophy, and it's difficult to change what you're saying and even what you believe when you've built your career around something. And we have other health professionals who are advocating a vegan diet as the only healthy way to eat because they really want people to go vegan to save animals. And then there are lots of non-health professional vegans who are listening to these two groups and getting this information and believing this information. But at the same time, what has really changed for me, what has been just extraordinary, it's been so wonderful, is seeing this growing group of vegan health professionals, of plant-based health professionals who are like you, who are absolutely committed to sharing good information, even when it's information that vegans don't want to hear. And we see this growing group of dietitians and doctors who are doing this, and researchers who are doing it. And also among non-health professionals, there is a group of savvy people who are speaking out on behalf of good evidence-based vegan nutrition and not being fearful about saying things that are unpopular. 20 years ago, there were really very few of us saying things that were unpopular, and it was really lonely. So it's much better now.
Yes, I can certainly agree with a lot of that. And on the sort of idea of things that vegans don't want to hear, I think this comes back, and I just want to kind of reinforce this as we go through this list of myths, that the intent here with us to go through this is not to kind of pick on a community or certain messages. It is to really emphasize that setting the record straight on these things is actually the path forward to achieving a greater outcome, even though it may not seem that way.